there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there?
You make it look so easy, Bob.
Look at that. Isn't that a nice little tree? And he lives right here in this brush. All you have to
Hi.
do is sort of push.
Welcome back. Is it time for our second class? So, online class 2. Today we're going to look at a bit of book work. But before you get too excited, let's have a look at the class agenda. By the end of today's class, you should be able to use comparative adjectives, phrases and sentences to compare photographs and situations. In Activity 2.1, you'll be listening to an audio called What's Your Tech and answering the questions. Activity 2.2 is a reading called Wearables. Activity 2.3, you'll be looking at the use of comparatives in an UNOE forum. And finally, in Activity 2.4, you'll be reading a MyOn book called Life in America, Comparing Immigrant Experiences. There is a quiz afterwards which you will need to take. Activity 2.1 and 2.2 are fairly straightforward. You will find detailed instructions on the platform under the activities Online 2.1 and Online 2.2. If you are not yet an expert at using the online platform, allow me to demonstrate you a brief tutorial on how to find these activities and the appropriate resources. Okay, so we're back on my tablet here, and I'm going to open up Safari, and you will see that I'm on my UNOE platform. Here I am in Tercero Secundaria, excuse my Spanish, on their homepage. You will find here Actividades Pendientes, where you can see Online Activity 2.1. If you want to find all of your activities, they're on this paper-looking icon. So we'll load it up. Here we go, Online Activity 2.1. I'll have a look at it. If we go down, you can see the detailed instructions of what you need to do. Okay, where you have recursos are the resources that we are going to use. Lesson 6, Learning Log. You have your books with you. What I'd like you to do is answer the activities in the appropriate places. There is also the audio here, What's Your Tech? Okay, so if we open up the book, it'll take a little while to load, and we will scroll down to page 147. Here it is, the activity that you have to do to complete Online Activity 2.1. I'd like you now to press pause whilst you complete your book activities. Then we will move on to Activity 2.3. Welcome back from pausing. Now we're going to move on to Activity 2.3. You might be a little bit worried about using comparatives, but before you attempt your forum, have a look at this information about comparative sentences. So, to complete your forum activity, you will need to describe the similarities and differences between two pictures. There are several ways that you can create comparative sentences. One of those is to use a comparative adjective plus the word than. For example, I am taller than my daughter. Remember that regular comparative adjectives use the er suffix. However, if they are longer words, you will use more before the simple adjective form. For example, more difficult is correct. Difficulter is incorrect. You can use words such as slightly to state a small difference, or much to state a large difference. For example, I am much taller than my daughter. Or, the qualifications of 3A are slightly better than the qualifications of 3B. The use of possessive pronouns will help you to avoid repeating the noun that you've used in your sentence. For example, it is easier for me to say that his portable storage device is larger than mine than his portable storage device is larger than my portable storage device. You can use the word as before and after a simple adjective to make a comparison. For example, I wish that I was as fast as the speed of sound. I hope this helps you to complete activity 2.3. I shall leave you now to complete activity 2.3 on the forum. Once logged on, check the pictures that I have uploaded for somebody to compare. That way, you will know exactly what I want from you in this activity. Once completed, you can move on to activity 2.4, which is the My-On reading, Life in America. In this book, they compare the lives of different immigrants who moved to America at different times. It's very interesting. I will give you 2 days in which to read this and complete the quiz. All that's left for me to say now is goodbye. Until next time. Bye bye.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.